Ahka Pella's on the mic, fuck waiting my turn. Even my big ass brain still got a lot to learn. And I know I'm still a youngin', but your respect I'm gonna earn. Got a voice like an angel, but a brain like Howard Stern.
How's it going, everyone? Let's jump into the mix. This song is Queen Bee by Ahka Pella. Check her out, link in the description. Alright, so first thing, I'm just going to play it. You can listen to what is going on, and then I'll explain certain things I did during the mix.
I hate the way society perceives me, as if being me was all that easy, as if they could have made it in these streets. I was grown at the age of 13, G, ain't nobody.
Alright, so first thing going on is clarity in the vocals. After recording, first thing to do, I try to clear up the vocals as much as possible. I don't want too much low end. I want it to shine through the mix. I want it to stand out, especially in hip hop. You want it to come up front, but in this mix, I put reverb on pretty much everything, and I just want it a little bit further back. I don't want it completely in your face, but I do want it to come out like a hip hop record should, at least in most instances. So let's see what we did on the back end. So right here, I'm going to show you the background vocals.
Yay, yay, yay.
All right, so these are going on throughout the whole song. They're just to fill up space and to give it more harmony throughout. So it sounds really nice. And then let me show you what reverb I was using. I used True Verb by Waves, and I went to the medium plate setting. So right there, and it's a really nice reverb. Sounds cool. Let me show you what it sounds like without the reverb.
Yay, yay, yay.
And then
Yay, yay, yay.
all right, so with the reverb, it gets a bigger sound. You get a lot more resonance to it. So definitely a good sounding reverb. All right, now for her main vocal on top of all that.
I hate the way society perceives me, as if being me was all that easy, as if they could have made it in these streets. I was grown at the age of 13, G, ain't nobody ever had to feed.
So her vocals are present, you can hear them, but they're not way up in your face. There's reverb on it, and let me show you what I'm doing. So first off, the reverb I'm using for that is right here.
I hate the way society.
It's a stock reverb by in Pro Tools. It's Deverb, and I'm using the plate and large, and then you can see the decay and all my other settings. So this is a really good reverb. It's it doesn't have a lot of tail to it unless you really kick up the decay, but I really like it. I put it kind of like as a base on all my mixes just to see how it sounds. I might take it off. I might add a different reverb, but it's my go-to just to see how vocals sound with a little bit of reverb on them. All right. And then, oh yeah, as well, EQing the reverb. I didn't want too much high end on the reverb coming through. Sometimes the tail of reverb just sounds bad with so much high end to it, especially because her voice is higher pitched than many other rap artists. So I took off the high end on the reverb just so it doesn't trail through. All right, and then another thing on her main vocal. What I did was I doubled it. So this and this are the exact same thing. And I added only the chain is the same. Reductive EQ on both of them. A little bit of additive as well, and then compression. This one's another additive, de-esser to get rid of a lot of the S's coming through. So I did that exact same chain, but I added in a second compressor before de-essing on this double, and what this is doing is it's a parallel compression. So let me open up this compressor. And you could tell everything just smashed with this compressor. The tack is pulled almost all the way down. The release is as far as it can. Threshold's pulled really far down. The ratio, everything. And then the gain is to make up for it. So let me show you what that sounds like. So here it is with the parallel compression, but just the double.
In Queen queen bee, keep it high class while you hoes stay sleazy. Somebody get this chick a bleezy, cause...
Alright, so what it's doing, this compressor is acting as like kind of a distortion as well. So it's just slamming it so hard that it's distorting the signal, which is cool because we're not using it as a main source vocal, we're using it as a double, and we're making it to where that double is making our main one kind of have more to it. It fills it in a little more, it comes in thicker. So let me show you without this compressor, with it and then without.
Queen bee, keep it high class while you hoes stay sleazy. Somebody get this chick a bleezy, cause she getting kinda cheesy. Yeah, mama don't know I was up in the streets while she was rocking.
Alright, so you can hear when I turn off the compressor, the vocals come through like normal. And then when I hit it back on, it just like smashes the vocals and distorts them. So now let's listen just to the vocals with the regular vocal and the doubled parallel compression vocal.
I had to feed me, known around here as the motherfucking queen bee.
Alright, and now without the double.
I had to feed me, known around here as the motherfucking queen bee. Keep it high class while you hoes stay sleazy.
So when I put it back in, you hear that it fills in the vocal a little bit more. It does make it louder as well. So it just adds a little bit of that distorted vocal underneath, which sounds pretty cool. Alright, so now let's jump over to some of the beat drops that we do. Alright, so let's hear this one here.
I want my money be drastic. Never got a front, feeling fan-fucking-tastic. Haters wanna stump, but Ahka Pella's gonna smash it. Lyrics so outlandish.
Alright, so in this, it's just a simple beat drop. All I do is cut out a piece to emphasize the vocals. And before the cut, I wanted to do a slowdown. So I use the Verify plugin, and slowdown is the change. It's a stock plugin in Pro Tools. So let's hear just the beat so you can see what's really going on. That's all it is, a slowdown, a pause in the beat, and then it comes back in and it just emphasizes the vocal. Alright, so let's jump over to our other beat drop.
Fuck waiting my turn. Even my big ass brain still got a lot to...
Alright, so this beat drop is exactly the same as the other one. The only difference is the pause is a little bit longer. So you get a slowdown effect right there. And then right here is your empty space. And then the beat comes back in. So it really stands out. The vocal stands out. So listen to it again.
Ahka Pella's on the mic. Fuck waiting my turn.
A good thing to do when mixing is listen to the vocals. And what she says is Ahka Pella's on the mic right here in the beginning. So Ahka Pella, meaning just vocals, there's no instrumental behind it. You're just trying to find different things in the mix to bring into the reality of the beat being taken out or anything like that, which wasn't thought of before because most likely the artist just picked a beat and then started rapping to it. So hearing the word Ahka Pella, you could throw in a beat drop so it's actually an acapella. It just little things like that emphasize your mix and your vocals and everything so much more, and it gives a lot more strength to what's being said. All right, let's see if we have anything else in here. I did a couple little tiny things over here. Let's see what it is.
This booty, come and get it if you want it. Ain't afraid to flaunt it.
All right, so this, it's just those slowdown effects on the beat. So let's hear just the beat. No drops, just slowdown effects. And it's kind of going with the rhythm of her flow. So listen to it with her rapping as well.
She already own it. See you looking at this booty, come and get it if you want it. Ain't afraid to flaunt it. Change your...
We're emphasizing want it and flaunt it just to give it kind of more of a rhythmic flow, and it just fits a little bit better like that. All right, and let's see what else is going on. All right, yeah, that's it for this one. Just using a lot of reverb on the background vocals, using a little bit of reverb on the main vocal, parallel compression to get that little more grit to your vocal, and then a couple beat drops, slow down effects on the beat, And just little things like that could really help out your mix. And yeah, just try those things out. Peace.
Why? Cause I'm the motherfucking queen bee, reppin' all day SGV. Gotta throw some money to please me. Why? Cause I'm the motherfucking queen bee. Queen bee. Queen bee. Queen bee. Queen bee. Getting everything I want, my money be drastic. Never got a front, feeling fan-fucking-tastic. Haters wanna stunt, but Ahka Pella's gonna smash it. Lyrics so outlandish, you wouldn't understand it. Like I'm speaking Spanish, damn it. Real's an understatement, your life don't even make sense. Too busy getting wasted, too happy with complacent. I'm the Miley Cyrus replacement. Yeah, motherfucker, I said